Hello YouTube, Dr. Kemp here. On a previous video, I performed a repair of a cord where I removed this switch off the cord and then put it back on, hoping that that would repair the problem of the switch not working on my light. Well, even after doing that, the switch would not work. So I've taken it off and went to the store, a hardware store, and saw another switch in there that I thought I'd try. And so I'm opening this switch now. I've not read any instructions on this thing. I'm gonna open it here. I'm not. I don't know how this thing works. I've never changed out one of these before. This is a little off and on switch. So I'm going to give this a try. See if I can install this switch on to my cord and get it to work. So let's see what we can do, okay? Let's give it a shot. Since I'm going to have to take it loose anyway, and it looks like this paper is inside of the switch there. They're forcing me to have to take it loose. I'm going ahead and do that. Alright. And after doing that, I see that there are some instructions here. I'm sure there are those of you out there that have done these before, and so you know what to do. But to be honest with you, I'm not 100% certain. Well, I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave, and I'm looking at the little diagram here. This writing is so small, I can't read that. That stuff is tiny. I cannot read these instructions. Now, I have a magnifying glass in my room, in my shop, and I could go through it. Well, I can't read these instructions. So I'm going to look at that diagram right there. I can see that diagram. And as I look at the diagram, this is what was in my mind anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and try to fix this thing based on what I see in the diagram and based on what I was thinking. Anyway. Okay? And I'm going to hope and pray that that's the correct thing to do with this. Alright? So now what I have is I have two lines. One line remains intact, and this side is what I'm going to use. The one that's cut here. And to use my bar strippers to strip away the shield here on one side, and repeat the same thing on this side. I remember when I was young, growing up, working in electronics with my father, we would use these to strip away the covering, and now I am grateful for these. These are much easier to use. My father taught me though how to do the same kind of thing with this. You have to cut it a little bit and then you pull it out. But I tell you, this is much easier to use. Okay, so now I'm going to pull that down. All right. Push that wire underneath here. Let it come out of this end. Then I'll put, go ahead, push that down. And put the screws back in. And I pray that this will work. I saw other units like this in the store. These were $4 in the store, and this was $6. So I preferred to have one of these little switches to do like this anyway. So over the, trying to roll that little thing. So, all right. we're going to, I'll go in the shop here and set the camera up again inside the shop. So we'll see what happens when I plug up our cord to the light. So until then, this is Hammond Doc, Dr. Kemp saying to you, peace out.